First of all, we will discuss email diarization. The benefit of email diarization is that you don't have to take printout or scan the letters received in your government's email. Like if you have a gov email which is linked to your e-office account and you get an email there, you don't have to take its printout or you don't have to scan it. You can directly diarize it into your e-file application using this email diarization. And for that you will have to go on this icon NIC mail, and here it will show your email ID and you have to put your password. And then this mailbox will open. So now the benefit of using email diarization is that you can diary any kind of format, be it PDF, a doc file, an Excel file, a PPT, an image, or anything. The application will automatically convert it to PDF while diarizing. So I have sent myself this email. I have attached all the formats here in this email. Like I have a document, I have a JPG image, I have a PDF, I have an Excel file, and I have a PPT too. So to diarize it, you have this button move to e-file and you have to click on it and then click OK. So now your file has been moved to e-file system. You have got a tick here, and now we will go to e-file system and go in receipt. In receipt, we'll click on email diarization, and here the email has come, so we will click on this. So here we have got all the attachments. So these are the attachment and they have been converted to PDF, and this mailbody.pdf is the message which is written in the email part. So I don't want to diary this mail, so I will select the other options. And then I will move them to the right. So once they are moved here, I can click on diary. So now all our attachment has come in this option. So see, this was in a doc format and this was an image which has been converted to a JPG. This was a PDF already, and this was an Excel sheet. This one was also Excel sheet, and these were the sheets in the PPT. One thing you must note while diarizing an Excel sheet is that if it is not properly formatted, then it would come into two pages. In my case, I have correctly formatted my Excel sheets. By format, I mean that if I would have taken the printout of my Excel sheet, it would have come into a landscape format and only on one page. And if your Excel sheet is not properly formatted, then you should prefer to use the other method of diarizing. Like you can convert it into a PDF first and then use browse and diarize to diary it. So now let's diary it. So here we will say by email, and this we will see it's a letter, and then there are few fields which are mandatory where there is a red asterisk. So here I will say Ministry of Finance and others. So the one beautiful thing is that it has automatically taken up my name and my email ID because I have done it email diarization. So since I sent this email to myself only, so it has taken the sender information here, and now I will select any of these methods. Let's say miscellaneous, and then the subcategory, and then we will change the subject and intro, and here we need to fill this also, Customs Ludhiana, and then we will say generate. Now it is generated. We can send it to someone or put it in a file. So if we go to created folder, so we have got this receipt. Now you can put it in a file or you can send it to someone. And one more thing I want to discuss here is that if you have got an email which has two attachments and you want to attach it to different files, then you can do one thing. You can drag only one of these files to the right and then diary it. The rest would remain here only, and then you can come back to email diarization and select the second attachment and then move it to the right side and diary it again. In this way, you can diary more than one attachment which have come in one email to different files. These are the topics which I wanted to cover in